Richician.
Hey YouTube, Richician84 here, doing an update on my Rokket deck. I know I uploaded a profile like several weeks ago, but I wanted to do another one featuring Borrelend Dragon. So let's just kick this off. So I have 3 copies of Silver Rokket Dragon, 3 copies of Magna Rokket Dragon, 2 copies of Metal Rokket Dragon, 2 copies of Auto Rokket Dragon. Seems I've run out of space here. 3 copies of Rokket Tracer, then 1 copy each of Shell Rokket and Anise Rokket. Then 3 copies of Absoluta Dragon. Of course, despite playing 3, I seem to go through all my Rockets and not my Absolutas. And then there's nothing left for Absoluta to search. Kind of a pain, really. But as long as the deck's working. Finally, 1 copy of Gateway Dragon. So the monster lineup hasn't changed. Now for the spells. So I've got 1 copy of Borrelend Regenerator, 3 copies of Quick Launch, 1 Rapid Trigger, 3 copies of Squib Draw, their draw spell, then 3 copies of the best spell in the deck and the cards you need to get your plays rolling, 3 copies of Boot Sector Launch. Doesn't matter where you're special summoning from, this keeps your plays going, and making all those consistent plays. Yeah, that's about it really. Then my usual spell lineup consists of Monster Reborn, Rokket and Twin Twisters. Oh wait, I almost forgot these ones. Allure of Darkness and Terraforming, because well, it is a dark deck, so it makes sense to play Allure, and you need the Terraforming to get to Boot Sector. Now for the traps, including Metaverse, because obviously you need as many ways as possible to get to Boot Sector. Then Mirror Force, Storming Mirror Force, and 2 copies of Fiendish Chain, because I don't have any Solemn Strikes going spare. And now for the extra deck, starting with the new edition, Borrelend Dragon, the Link 5 Borrel monster. This thing is an absolute beast and pretty difficult to get around. I mean, there are ways though. But yeah, I'll go over the effect in case you don't know what it does. So it needs 3+ effect monsters, and it can't be destroyed by battle or card effects, and neither player can target this card with card effect. Oh, with monster effects, okay. So I thought it was just immune from any kind of targeting, but yeah, okay, so this can still be targeted by spells and traps that target. Oh, that's unfortunate. And it can attack all monsters the opponent controls once each. And quick effect, I can target an effect monster on the field and a Rokket in my graveyard. Negate the effects of that monster on the field, and if I do special summon that other monster from my graveyard, and nothing can be chained in response to that effect's activation, and it's a hard once per turn. Yeah, it's pretty much all the other Borrelend Link monsters rolled into one, essentially. Only with the effect to attack everything once each and revive rockets and negate effects. I mean, it is generic, but the fact that in order to negate something you need a rocket in the graveyard just kind of stops it from being completely generic. And anyway, here's the rest of the extra deck. Good old Borrelend Dragon as well. Borrelend Sword Dragon, both of these are my original copies. Then Borrelend Guard Dragon, which doesn't come out as much, but I wanted to include him anyway. So yeah, it's pretty cool having all the Borrelend Link monsters here. I've also got Skull Dread as well, because it's easy to bring out and get effects rolling. Then Topologic Bomber Dragon, Topologic Trisbaner, and then Borrelend Code Dragon, which I don't bring out very much. I've not really been able to get off either of its effects yet. So I generally just bring it out as a 2500 beat stick. Like if I don't need Nightmare Unicorn or Trisbaner. I feel like of all the newer Rokket cards that came out in Bursts of Destiny, that's the best one. Because unfortunately the rest of it is kind of underwhelming. Anyway, speaking of Unicorn, here it is. Nightmare Phoenix as well. I hate how I'm covering the Borrelends. Dangerous Dragon. Where did I put this? 2 copies of Quad Borrelend Dragon, and 1 Striker Dragon because it's still limited, and finally Borrelend Furious Dragon. So it's just a handy card to have. I would play other extra deck monsters, but I kind of like having it more Link focused, and I've already explained in the past why in particular I don't play Borrelend Savage Dragon. I don't want to hear any more about that fucking card, seriously. And yeah, that is the Rokket deck profile featuring Borrelend Dragon. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like and a comment, a share and subscribe if you haven't subbed already. And thanks for watching, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys later. See ya. Thank you very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the Richician YouTube channel.